In this video, you're going to learn how to find for the side of the right triangle or the angle of the right triangle using the 6 trigonometric ratios. But let us recall the 6 trigonometric ratios. We have sine that is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent opposite over adjacent. So here we're asked to find for the value of x, which is the opposite side, and given the adjacent side and the angle theta here, which is 32 degrees. So what trig function we can use here? So we can use here the tangent function. So we have tangent 32 degrees is equal to the opposite side, which is x, over the adjacent side, which is equal to 21. Now, understood there is 1 here, so we can cross multiply, and then we're going to solve for the value of x. So x is equal to 21 times tangent 32 degrees. Now, simply press using your calculator 21 times tangent 32 degrees. Make sure that your calculator is set in degree mode. Just press that 21 times tangent 32 degrees, and that would be equal to 13.12 up to 2 decimal places. Now, don't round off in case that you're going to get the tangent 32 first. Don't round off. Just multiply that to 21. Then that's at the end. That's the time that you're going to round off. It depends if you want 4 decimal places, 2 or 1. Okay? Next, look at this one. Here, the value of, we are asked to find for the value of x, which is the adjacent side, and given now here the hypotenuse and the angle. Okay? So it's better to label right away. Since this is the angle, the opposite side is here. Okay? So the opposite side is the side, of course, opposite the given angle. Don't be confused with that. This is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side. And the side near this angle is the adjacent side. So now in this case, wherein the given here is adjacent and hypotenuse, it means this is cosine function. So we're going to write cosine 64 degrees is equal to adjacent, which is x, over hypotenuse, which is 27. Now again, cross multiply to solve for x. So x is equal to 27 times cosine 64 degrees. Now, using your calculator again, press 27 times cosine 64 degrees, and that would be equal to 11.84 up to 2 decimal places. Okay, next. So we have here the hypotenuse, which is unknown, and the opposite side given, and the angle theta here. So opposite and hypotenuse, that is the sine function. So sine, okay, let's change that. So we have sine 28 degrees is equal to opposite, which is 25, over hypotenuse, which is x. Okay? So now we have cross multiply again. Understood there is 1. So we have now x times sine 28 degrees is equal to 25. Now to solve for x, we need to divide sine 28 degrees on both sides of the equation. Sine 28 degrees. So this will be cancelled. So x is equal to 25 over sine 28 degrees. So again, press your calculator, 25 divided by sine 28 degrees, and that is equal to 53.25, rounded off up to 2 decimal places. Okay, next. Look at this one. The given here is the hypotenuse and the adjacent side. The unknown is the angle theta. How are we going to find for the measure of the angle here? So now think what trigonometric function we can use here. So this is cosine. So cosine theta here, the angle is missing. And that is adjacent side 6/10. Now, since we're going to find for the angle, it means that we're going to get the inverse function here or inverse cosine. It means angle theta here is equal to inverse cosine of 6/10. So what is your inverse cosine of 6/10? So again, pressure calculator, cosine. So the other, you need to press shift or inverse, something like that. So it depends on the key there in your calculator. So we have inverse cosine of 6/10 rounded off to two decimal places is 53.13 degrees. This is in degrees, huh? Okay, so make sure that the mode is in degree. Okay, next. Here, again, the unknown here is the angle. So how are we going to find for the angle here, given the opposite side and the adjacent side? Now, what trig function again? So, SOHCAHTOA, this is opposite over adjacent, and that is tangent. So we have tangent, sorry about that. So we have tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent, this one here. Okay, now since we are looking for the measure of the angle, it means that angle theta now is equal to the inverse tangent. We're going to get the inverse tangent here. So you can see this sign in your calculator. Just press that, 6/8. And that is equal to inverse tangents of 6/8. That is equal to 36.87. So that is in degrees. Okay. Okay, that's it. That's all for this video, and thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye!